Welcome back to Workers and Resources. Last time we left off with a lot of money lost for vehicle imports, and that was due to the vehicle replacement kicking in. And that was due to there being a small bug where repairs from repair stations outside of their office did not work correctly. So these vehicles did not actually perform any repairs. Now the question is, do they do that now? Yes, they do. Good. So the issue should be fixed, and we'll give it a little bit of time for the vehicle repairs to kick in. So we'll just have to wait a little bit for everything to recover, and also have to save up a little bit of money because we spent a lot for the vehicle replacements. We also should have our oil truck being repaired soon. There should be a vehicle heading here repairing said truck. We'll just have to give the repair stations some time. Not sure if this issue is fixed, but at least things are happening. These ones probably still don't work. If the bug is not fixed completely, we'll have to call this, and I won't save it, but it seems like we can keep going. So we'll let this get repaired, and then we should be able to resume the oil exports with said truck. And hopefully we don't have to spend any or too much money on more vehicle replacements. I'll turn that back on in like mid next year. We'll have to give the repairs some amount of time. There's also still a lot of money being spent. We are doing a bunch of construction projects. You are supposedly driving here. You are actually in the repair station. Good. If they ever fix the bug where vehicles do not automatically drive to the repair station even though they say they want to, then we can disable the whole automatically cancelling vehicle repairs. This stuff, waiting for repair, but the vehicle's over here. Same for you. Yeah, and assign it and it immediately starts driving somewhere else. On road to repair station now, okay. Anyway, this repair station will be pretty busy now. Last time we also assigned one building completely to this repair station. So hopefully it can do a lot of repairs in the meantime. You will have to wait for a truck to get here and repair you. And I hope they do. We need all farming vehicles that we can get for next sowing and harvesting season. Also running the in-game music again. Hoping that we get to hear the new soundtracks. The new 5 new songs, maybe? That would be nice. Yes, that's a lot of repairs. Very good. Maybe I can try without the automatic cancel. Maybe it would work. Don't have a lot of people here is the problem. I guess I also need more residential buildings here. Apparently the repair station would benefit from a few more citizens. So, we'll drop down a flat. A prefab panel flat. A little bit worried about the money though. Should be fine. One more flat. That's a new song. Very good. You are saying waiting for repair. Okay, so it doesn't completely work yet. Are they repairing? No, you're driving. 2 trucks that are currently driving are being repaired. Not the one inside the inside the depot yet. You're waiting for maintenance. We don't have electricity. Because I decided to bulldoze this. So, you'll go to the customs house. We'll get the resources delivered. And rebuild the power line appropriately. Still a lot of repairs to do. Go repair if you can. And you too. And we're out of money. Once more. Take out 2 loans to repay 3. We definitely have to save some money soon. I need to check how much money we spent for vehicle replacements recently. So let's say this year plus 1 year. Oh god, I didn't notice that we spent that much money. Well, definitely have to be careful with our expenses. We got 1 more residential building up, more workers for the repair station and other places basically that would need more workers. And in the meantime, you going to the bus platform will also send workers to the repair station before that. So the repair station will be fully crewed for now. And once we have the other building, we can even increase the amount of workers here to 15 probably. Okay, so like everything get repaired. Hopefully this one soon. Let's maybe try to trigger repairs once more. I guess there's a lot of other vehicles in the queue right now. This one using up to 7 workers. And the repair trucks are also getting repairs. Apparently this one is repairing itself. And now it's driving into the repair station. I thought it was repairing itself. This music is really good. The previous one is also really good, but this one suits it a lot. It's not as funky and upbeat. I might have to rebuild the exit here. Okay, so we can definitely change the traffic signs here to give this one priority. And over here it's fine as is. Can remove the other roads again. Probably. And soon we'll have the bridge that will take care of the traffic coming out of this area. I worry if I replace this, if it will let me place it back down again or not. I had to do a lot of rejiggling of the infrastructure. Okay, so fuel stock has been set up completely. It would allow citizens to move in here, as long as we have vehicles, that is. Okay, the maintenance should finish. And then we can wait for the electricity to get here again. Tearing down this thing was not necessary, but it looked weird, having that long of an electric wire for some reason. I wanted it to be changed. Unfortunately, we're tearing this down by hand very, very slowly, without machinery. Oh, maybe that will help. Weird. Got our car dealer. We should have all of our new trucks available. I'll copy the schedule to 3 of them and then replace the destination. And you're gonna go between the vehicle factory and the vehicle storage. So now we're transporting 8 vehicles each time. Alright, Slopolat's car dealer is out. Do you see any car dealer? is in. Karabadak car dealer and Svidala car dealer need vehicles again as well. I'll drop them off in this vehicle storage, even though I don't think it's necessary to oversupply that area anymore. Well, we'll still do it. Nothing wrong with storing a few extra cars, I guess. And you for Svidala. Which already has some extra cars standing around. But still. Oh, I guess it's full. Maintenance over here could run into a problem if we don't get any repair materials. Car dealer. Well, hopefully every now and then people will still travel down there. We could also sell towards 75% occupancy down here. That wouldn't be the worst. Well, I guess it would be somewhat bad. They do need some parking lots to drive into town. Okay. Let's rebuild the wire to the oil field over here. We gotta be really conservative with money now. I'm a little bit too liberal, I think, for expenses. We need to drive that down back to the amount we can borrow. We have to repay a lot per month. I can still combine a few loans, but I want to wait until we have to take out another loan, then I will probably do it. Where are all the dump trucks and concrete mixers? What the hell? Oh god, we lost so many vehicles. I wonder if we lost vehicles that didn't get replaced. We definitely lost all of our personal cars. Our old ones. Yeah, there were a lot of vehicle replacements, but supposedly they always got a replacement vehicle, except for the personal cars. How low are we for that now? We have... still 580, okay. So no more of the really old car. Oh, we still have one over here. 65%. Can't repair back too much. Okay, now it's working. I really want to get some vehicles and start moving people in here. Or, I guess we just have to wait for some vehicles to become available at the car dealer. No, I think I have to move in a few people here. Let's get some green imported cars again. Okay, they cost 10,000. Do we have something cheaper? Half the cost. Okay, we're gonna use these for import. We're gonna get 20 vehicles. We're gonna allow people to move in here. We're gonna get 20 migrants. That was maybe a little bit early because the cars aren't here yet. But we should have water, right? Well, at least we have water. We're gonna get food soon, as soon as the cars get here. We also have to bring gravel and cement to the prefab panel factory. So let's set that up, I guess. Let's use the Eastern Resources Distribution Office for that task. And then cement. We have one expensive truck that can do just that. Bring some cement here. And we'll wait until like the prefab panels are full and then assign it to our construction. Okay. Some vehicles are parking here. Hopefully the ones that I called are arriving here soon. It is winter. There they are, I think. Before they all decide to leave. We also need a school bus. Maybe I'll extend the school bus route over here. I did not build a bus stop. We will build a bus stop. Then the school bus can travel through here and also pick up students from this area. There's a lot of imports happening because of the repairs, a lot of mechanical components now. We should also receive a lot of mechanical components from the scrapping facility. I don't even know if I need the bus stop, to be honest. I might be able to just pick up students from residential buildings? No, okay. Well, we're gonna assign more microbuses and send them over here as well. Then they can drive back out onto the road. Should save on some vehicles. I guess I could do the bus stop thing with like all of the settlements. We'll have like one school bus route between all settlements. That would reduce the amount of vehicles we need by quite a bit. We have a school bus between Rzeszów and Pidansk. So I could combine them, first go to Rzeszów, then Pidansk, and then to Tusini. we can make use of the same end station. So first Zazhov, Pidansk, load more students, and then Tuseni. And it will be more efficient, I assume. Now I have twice the vehicles on the same route. Both use an end station. I think that'll help. And we have students in Prostalova. Well, they have their own school. We're out of money. And electricity. A little bit concerning right now. Did the vehicle repair in Svidava happen? Looks like it did. Back up to 86%. Well, you're gonna get replaced, aren't you? As soon as we have the money for it, at least. Right now you have to go back out on the road. And I guess I'll turn on vehicle replacement again in April. Two people left. The cars are here. We have to allow anyone to pick a car. And now they should be able to go and grab food and other things. One more person left. But yeah, the area should be okay now. At least as long as no more people move in while there aren't enough cars. But even if they do, that's fine. And that means we now have 13 settlements and 26 researchers. And I think I will research the large concrete monuments now. I want that. 600 work days. It's gonna go really quick. We're gonna research it as fast as possible. And then we'll drop one in Tuseni, one in Karabadak, Slopolatsk, and maybe Svidala, because they all have universities. Once the money stabilizes again. We're doing a bunch of construction tasks, and steel is probably getting even more expensive. No, it's 3,300 now. We did build a lot over here already, which is good. This, however, is not so. Okay. This isn't ideal, but we'll build it like that. We also need a footpath from the road over here, so they can build this whole thing. We'll wait a little bit with the... well, no, we'll place the shopping center and everything already. This is supposed to save us some money by making our own fabric. Still need the distribution office to handle the resources over here. We might need a gas station at some point, but not right now. The distribution office can be somewhere on this road. I guess it can be over here too. Not sure about the fire station. Definitely no school. I'm gonna run a school bus route, I think. Lots of room for more buildings. We will need a clinic, which will need road access. We'll put a waste storage here. We'll put one next to the industry. I need to buy a vehicle to make a dedicated coal delivery route to the heating plant. I guess I don't need to buy a vehicle, we could just... Oh, these are assigned for delivery. Are these ones still assigned? Yes. They do have a dedicated truck. And they aren't running anymore per se, because we have a dedicated different heat exchanger there now. So you will take care of Beatas instead. Here we will need to deliver chemicals and crops. And we'll produce fabric. No electric substation yet. I guess we'll move it a little bit to the side and hook it up to the existing road. Probably need a high voltage switch into a transformer. Fire station is quite important. We do have a fire truck over here, but no one's working in it. Unable to get food. Why do we almost have no one living here anymore? Is it because the vehicles went away? Was there a heating crisis or something? Oh god, we're out of coal. What happened here? I don't get it. Must have been like a crisis again where... No, we do have enough doctors. I don't know then. I have no idea. 47 people couldn't get food. Something must have happened. People stopped getting food and just left. Doesn't seem right. Nope, they are able to get food. I don't know. Coal production is quite important because it makes us money, so I will have to fill these up with migrants. Maybe I'll unassign this and let them go wherever. We got our large monument. So then I guess the other research that I wanted to do was steel cables. I wanted to bring more workers to the vehicle plant because a Cableway station does not count as a public transportation. I think I have to. What would that lead into? Steel cables. Better capacity electric wires into external power grid connections. Nothing really for us. Steel cables. I won't be able to afford them, but I need to plan for them. I'm really concerned about our money, I have to say. Okay, can I copy this? I really hope at some point they add a pay all button, so I don't have to do this over and over. Okay. No. Why are you bugged? Why are you blocking everything? I need to save that. I need to report that. One broken vehicle blocks the whole customs house. Okay, move you out of there. %, where? Okay, now things are moving again. Hopefully not too late. We need to pay for a lot of replacement vehicles for many of these. Oh, you all said 100%. I guess I have to turn on vehicle replacements. If we have the money for it, they will get replaced. Hopefully we don't use too much right now. I think most of... Oh god, I spent $750,000 for migrants. Well, I still don't know why the coal town went deserted, but... we have to keep an eye on that, I guess. Do have enough sellers, healthcare seems fine. We'll increase the amount of people in the school. Maybe this was the issue, maybe it ran into a bunch of low education problems. No one worked and then they ran out of people. This seems to balance all automatically to the point where it has enough teachers for the citizens. So we'll keep it at maximum level. This seems to take as many highly educated workers as it can at all times. Took a while where this wasn't running. The whole coal storage ran empty. That's the downside of not having the messages about low happiness and low loyalty. But if you always get them, at some point you stop ignoring them. Alright. Big monument. I said I wanted one here, I think. And I'll stick by that. That should probably cover everything. 20 tons of steel. Very affordable. That should give us a really good benefit on loyalty. Or at least the highest benefit we can get. Can have a monument here next to the clinic. Sure. I'll drop one here. And Duceni might get one at some point. Duceni and Svidava. We'll start with those two. Don't tell me the people left here too. Oh my god. Oh, can't change it. Have to get some migrants. Apparently people don't want to be sellers if they don't have to. You really should be able to just do whatever you want and figure things out. I don't want to micromanage you. Let's see how that goes. Pretty badly. Okay. I think they might be figuring it out. How's the loyalty? Did I place a monument? Yes. One here and yes, I do have 2 monuments. I don't have a large monument. I don't know if that's enough here. Oh my god, they're significantly unhappy. If this one ever stops running, tell me. Because then we lost all the people here. This area might deserve a Soviet style monument too, it's that important. And out of money again. Oof. Steel, electronic components, yep. It's all very, very expensive. Things are dangerous. Really dangerous. 466,000 rubles per month. We can take out 8 more loans. Planning for a Cableway station right now is not the right thing to do. Okay, we didn't lose any more people here. But anyone new will have to buy a car. So at some point the car dealer has to run full. That looks good. So we need to run 4 deliveries before all the trucks are fully loaded, and then we need another one for them to start driving. Because they will only drive when they're full. I guess 3 of them will drive and the other one will wait. Is there a broken truck in the customs house again? Yes. Out of money again. Why is our power plant not running? What's the deal with that? It is running. Oh, we're running the electricity over here with rubles. No, let's switch back to... I guess we don't have the money for it. Those driving standards. Horrendous. There's a truck stuck in another truck. I don't know why you're all stopping production. It's definitely not too warm. Maybe the prison buses are getting repaired. Are we resuming oil exports? Yes. The power line has been built. Did get a replacement vehicle last month. Now we don't have the money for it. We have to export electricity if we can. We need more money. Definitely avoid imports. It's not looking good. Could be better. I don't know, like, I think the vehicle imports and the death of the of Veror, the coal town, kind of put us over the edge right now. No more construction tasks except for the settlement. Well, maybe I should also pause this. Leave it as a ghost town for now. I don't think I have the money to do anything here right now. Did I not start the research for steel cables? I was thinking about it. Oh, and then we had a warning about coal being empty, I think. You are overfilled with students that we don't know the loyalty of. So we need more professors. You're probably also out of balance. Just no, I guess you're gonna fill up with professors. If I open you up too much. Go up to 30 at most. Yeah, that's the downside of school buses, I guess. "18 students can't study because low loyalty." Someone with 0% in here. Well, maybe your loyalty increases while you stay there. Otherwise you won't be able to study. I should be getting some US currency. Also, we're repaying more each month because of the penalty. I can't run out of money. I forgot. So I guess it's kind of good that this border is giving us a warning whenever we run out. So we'll export a little bit of electricity to make sure we have enough US currency to continue running this area. You repair it as much as you can, go back out on the road. You're completely messed up. I'm not gonna send you out on the road again. Too many trucks in here. Maybe some of them can go in the depot and be vehicles for if a replacement is necessary. And out of money again. Oh god, this is too much. I'm happy I came back. Well, it's looking pretty bad. The repairs were broken. We spent about $1 million on vehicle replacements. Almost 2 million. And then the coal town ran out of population. So we haven't been earning any money. And I'm struggling with our loans right now. A lot. I had to get the population for Aurora again. I need to make sure this population stays stable. Happiness is going down a lot. I don't know why. I just got a bunch of fresh migrants and their happiness is going down really low. I know loans are bad. What am I supposed to do? We need more. We need more people in the prison. Oh, I guess we need more prisoners working in the power plant. We have 4 prison buses for 188 seconds. That should be more than enough. Should get all the prisoners working. Growing too fast is also bad, probably. Meat production isn't working. Oh, because we're missing crops. That makes sense. So I guess we should keep this filled with crops instead of getting it to the storages. We should fill this also. Well, I do have a distribution office planned, but buying vehicles right now seems like a dream. Don't think we can do that. But not running meat production is of course also bad. Come on, we have a power plant, we have enough workers. Maybe I should make a cableway station for this one first. Power plant. That sounds reasonable. Let's get the steel cables. We'll set up a cableway station to the power plant. That means I don't have any more researchers spare. That's the 2 researchers that I got. Large monuments. And cableways, steel cables. Yeah, I don't know where all the concrete mixers went, like, they're all gone. I thought I filled those up with a bunch of vehicles. Oh no, I did relocate them all. I only bought 1 truck each. That's why it's taking so long. Well, at least now all the resources are here. And the monument can finish. And the range and the effectiveness should be quite good. Let's set this to maximum. Did the fuel price go up by any chance? Okay, what are our imports? Mostly steel and mechanical components. We did trigger a bunch of repairs. Let's check for the last years. So steel has been consistent. Fuel is quite high. Fabric has been going up a lot. Oh, wait. Maybe we shouldn't produce clothing for export anymore. Maybe we should stop that. Not sure if it's still profitable. Let's see. Clothing is a 2-to-1, so 2 fabric turn into 1 clothing. Clothing gives us 15,000. So fabric should at most cost 7,500. And it costs 4,000. No, definitely still profitable. We need to make more clothing. Basically need more workers for that. It's so good, that monument, holy hell. Well, the largest influence over all of Karabadan. Let's see if it pays off. More productivity would be nice. I need to keep monitoring Viror so they don't run out of workers. Why are they leaving already? Are they leaving? I might be getting paranoid. teachers. Okay. Maybe we are through most of the repairs. Maybe our steel is maybe our money is recovering again. I definitely can't build anything right now and have to repay loans. Also, why are these loans still here? That will put us back to 1 page of loans at least. Yeah, can't take out any loans anymore. I mean, I can take out loans, I can't build anything right now. I should import crops here, so we can resume I need to buy vehicles. Covered hull trucks, total capacity 13 tons versus 13 tons. Well, I don't have any US currency right now. But these cost 100,000 versus... We'll get 4 of these and bring in some crops. To have at least 10% of grain here. And if you have more than 10% of crops, you send them here. No, never mind. Yes, no, we're gonna do that. I'm not gonna send them to this building. We're gonna use the silo. Importing crops should be cheap enough. Oh, broken vehicle inside the customs house again. I don't know if they can get repaired again to full. Probably not. But they still have some time left before they can get replaced. I think 15 years was it? 20 years. Personal vehicles are at 13 years. We'll raise that to the default 20 years. And we'll put you to 80%. Give us a little bit more time. $500,000 on some vehicles. But the meat production should be worth it, I think. You got repaired. You're good. You're also good. And you're fine. The fabric factory town will make sense if we can produce enough crops. Or I can import enough crops. So with the additional trucks now, maybe we can do that. These vehicles will definitely help, because meat production is profitable. Even with imported crops. Maybe after harvest season with the additional fields, we'll get some extra crops. Are we out of fertilizer? Well, we used a bunch, but we're not out. This field is not assigned. It does have a road. But I guess the farm is only gonna get to it when it gets to it. Like, I can assign it. But it usually will assign itself when it runs out of tasks and it realizes that it can do more fields. I'll put it here at 3 kilometers. Maybe one more tractor and harvester. It might be the problem that these ones also didn't get repaired. And they are experiencing wear. They recently got repaired. Maybe we didn't have any harvest last year and they were all waiting for repairs. What's the repair station in Slopolatsk doing? Still a few tractors. Okay. This seems like it has done most of the repairs. I will unassign you again. I feel like population in here is dropping. People are complaining about no food. It shouldn't happen. It means not enough sellers. Some of them have really low productivity, but currently we're handling everything going into the shopping center, supermarket. Maybe we're slowly experiencing a migration of people to the other buildings. Quality of flat 91 versus 85, maybe that's it. Soon we'll have the monument, then loyalty in this area should also hopefully grow a little bit. Still need to make sure that you continue working. I might have to drop another residential building for you. What is the situation on the pollution in this area? I did build a pollution monitoring station, right? Apparently I did not build one here. There's one over there. I want a pollution monitoring station next to the coal production facility to know if I can build more residential buildings in this area. Shame about all of the investment. It's gonna deteriorate and need repairs at some point. We need to make sure that we use this area. Vehicle imports, yes. But without the vehicle imports we would have had a profit this month. I'm debating with myself if I should finish this. I think I'll wait for harvest season and see how bad the crop situation is. And yes, we're doing meat production again, very good. Almost done. This should also cover everything pretty much. I think if I ever do this again, I would probably go for the concrete monument right away. It's so good. Maybe too good. I guess. I don't know. We'll see how much of an effect it will have. If loyalty goes up or not. This intersection is slightly problematic. We could resolve that by turning this into a clockwise loop. But that wouldn't really change anything, because then the vehicles would get here and block these vehicles still. Okay, Cableway station. I think we'll build a Cableway station to the power plant. It doesn't need a lot of workers, a small Cableway station would be enough. It would probably pay for itself. And we do have the prisoners, and there should always be enough prisoners here. I don't know. Let's see. Cableway. Small Cableway station. 6.2 tons of steel. 1.3. No, this is cheap. This is probably fine. If we can run the power plant at full capacity without a need for public transportation, why not do that? right next to the bus stop, somewhere here. Don't know if we need roads to build this. Probably. And the poles don't need electricity, if I remember correctly. Power pole, the cableway poles should be fine as is. Okay, just drop them off here. If they don't want to drive here by car, we're gonna make them use something else. Cableway car. It's still a car. It's Karabadak because we are using cable cars. Lots of fires. You're the wrong way around. I need the cableway connection up high. Okay, and now the cableway poles. Too low. Too low. Oh, got it. I haven't built these in ages. We'll turn this one around so we can hook it up more easily, like so. We'll also see if we can build this without a road or not. I don't know if the cableway poles can catch fire. I assume not. We're gonna find out. I also assume they don't need electricity. I guess we'll build it right away. Dirt road. No, I want to know if it works without road. I want to see. Wait for this. Oh, that was too much. Well, I hope this works. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't. Low amount of workers via Cableway station. Making sure the power plant always runs. That would allow us to run a full export of electricity and earn us more money. And it wouldn't be too expensive. And if it's successful, we can consider it for the heating plants. But the heating plants are fine, I think. Mostly. And also the vehicle production plant. Yeah, I also think it will work. And it shouldn't cost us much in maintenance, I hope. This runs on electricity, which we still have parking lots here and prisoners, so if the electricity shuts down and the cableway stops, like if this thing catches fire, people can still go here and restart it with like workers. So it's not like the cableway station is its only supply of workers. But it's there to top it off. And when they come back, because they couldn't find any work, they can still go to the town itself. Like now, when we don't have enough workers. Okay, that should be a quick test and see if it accepts the construction of this building without a road connection, which would be nice, but I assume it will need a road. We'll see. There's a lot of fires happening. We do have enough money for eventual vehicle replacements. They are set to 20 years though. I might have to replace the existing vehicles manually. I wonder if I use the replace vehicle. Oh, the replace vehicle command isn't here anymore. Well, I could keep you around. I also kind of want to do oil exports, and at 100% you seem to be locking up in the customs house. The storage tank also hasn't completed yet because it needs asphalt. And we're not getting any workers down here. Oh, we're missing bitumen. Why are we missing bitumen? Oh, because it burned down and I never reassigned it. Got it. Maybe they can repair again. Maybe. You are 15 years, you are 13 years. So I guess we're gonna recycle the 15-year-old vehicle, set you on the route, and send you to the scrapyard. Prefab panel factory is working. Slowly, but it is. Which is good. That means prefab panels can now be gotten from the prefab panel factory instead. No, never mind. That's wrong. Always get it from the storage. We just need to supply resources to the storage, so I don't have to micromanage the buildings all the time. You need to bring that stuff over there. load prefab panels when we have like 20% and drop them off in here instead of importing. You could learn how to prevent fires, yes, but I think those researchers, like, I have to build a fire station regardless. It just reduces the amount of wear and tear on buildings, which is nice. So, yes, I could get it. Like, the larger our settlements grow, the more it makes sense to get fire prevention, because we would have less maintenance spent on building reconstruction from fires. Oh, that coverage is so epic. But I don't have the researchers right now. I think the next research is going to go into steel production. I think we have to finally tackle that. If we get the money and if we survive to set up the area up here. That's a big if. I think we can do it. We just have to... I mean, this is going to take a while to recover our money. But I think we can do it. As long as the meat production keeps running, as long as... I think we should probably build a building here and run the clothing factory at higher capacity. Or I can just send one building directly to the clothing factory, like I had previously done with these. So we run this a lot more. Looks like we can build this without a road. Good to know. Then I will not build a road there. I hope the cableway connects fine. Let's bring our large construction offices to bear and assist in construction here. I'm also thinking about like recycling, so we don't have to sell metal scrap and could just turn it into steel directly. How much did we get for metal scrap? This year, up to 2,000. We sold 216 units of metal scrap, so 100 tons of... Is it 100 tons of steel? A little bit more. 120, 130 tons of steel. That we wouldn't have had to import again. I find it kind of funny that cableways use cable cars, so it's fine. It's Karabadak, like it's not cable buses, it's cable cars. Makes complete sense. New Karabadak is just gonna be cable cars everywhere, and then we're gonna die because we're gonna have one fire that turns off the worker supply to the power plant or heating plant. Speaking of which, I should check on our coal town, Virra. Currently we're out of power. That happens. I think you're doing okay. I hope. Definitely could be sending more workers into the coal mine. I think we need more buildings here. Need one more building also. I also didn't need to send you into the police station anymore. Those times are over, I think. Maybe one building should directly go to the bus stop. No, let them distribute themselves manually. It's fine. One criminal case ran out of set. One was unexamined. Yeah, one ran into time limit for some reason. Pollution monitoring station. I was just going through that thought process of, can I build closer? And the answer is no, I can't build closer. So I could place a residential building up here, that one would be okay, but definitely not any closer towards the coal recycling, coal production facility. But yes, we could have one over here. Maybe it's time to get rid of that dirt road that was meant for giving access to the fire station. Because I was worried that this one wouldn't get there fast enough. And I guess I still kinda am. Maybe we're okay. We're out of money again. Let's take out a loan because I don't want to pay penalty. A higher interest rate. Alright. We'll drop in a residential building here. No. We'll lower this. I don't want this to elevate up high. This is more like it. And then maybe more buildings if necessary. Not going to overdo the construction task right now. Oh, a traffic jam. I should check Svidava. I clicked it away. Not thinking. Yep, there's definitely a vehicle stuck in Mormosk Customs House. And another vehicle. We're gonna do less oil exports for the time being. Maybe if I ran them with a distribution office it wouldn't be a problem. Okay, how long until we have the Cableway stations? Stations are almost set up. This one is done. We do need to haul Cableway cars in here. I need to know how many we can get. We'll do the same as we do with bus routes, where we're gonna let the Cableway run. And then we're planning for like a few workers, like 20 workers or so. I guess once we have workers coming here, we could have another industry in this area maybe, since it's far away from town. But it shouldn't be anything too large. Because we're not going to transport a lot of workers with the Cableway cars. Alright, now we're just waiting for the Cableway poles. Looks like they're almost all ready to finish up. Just waiting for workers. Let me grab a vehicle. Should I stoop down to using used vehicles? Cableway cars? No. What are they called? Passenger cabins. Okay, there's no used passenger cabin. So, I'm feeling version 1, model 1, blue, I think. Looks a bit wider, more comfortable. These look like very steep, for very steep mountains. These look like retro, fancy. I think these ones feel like brutalist. We'll get 10 cabins, which might already be more than we need. And we're gonna transport them. One transportation at a time. This might not be the right vehicle. Iron price going up. Well, I'm not doing anything with iron yet, but it is on the agenda. After the fabric factory village, the steel mill is on the agenda. I think you can load 6 Cableway cars, probably. Yes. Wow, I thought like, okay, wait, you can only load 3? Oh yes, you do need roads. My bad. The Cableway cars do need to be delivered. So, we need to run once more, and then we're going to find out if this is actually functioning correctly. We already have people going here, mostly passengers. I don't want passengers, students or tourists here. We want workers at some point. I mean, I could also take all the passengers over and let them get electronics and pray at the power plant, but it feels a little bit weird. Okay, this is preventing like the prisoners from going to work there. When there's a lot of traffic. Wait, do I need to run this before I can unload? Sure. Only have one more left to construct. Cableway lines are already in place. Just this one. 10 work days, 2 workers can probably build it. And here they come. 34 workers. Might as well. Alright. Oh, now you unloaded them. Get the other 4. I guess I could turn it on, but I'll wait. Before the other Cableway cars are here, and then we're gonna see how it does. We can have a maximum of 22, so we're gonna run it at half capacity. And that should run the power plant at full capacity at all times. There should always be workers going there. I would like to prioritize the prisoners, but I guess we could send more prisoners over here. Or maybe in industry again, freeing up those prison workers. If we're going to use Cableway cars for our critical infrastructure, we could also do that for the heating plant, I guess. But just moving them over to the heating plant should be fine. Where are the cars? Oh, you're waiting because wait until loaded is toggled on. Changing to the left lane because... and then back to the right lane, okay. New song. It's like a variant of an existing one. Alright, let's go. And you're gonna go back to the construction office. So as soon as the Cableway figures itself out, it should probably have workers walking here automatically, without me having to manually tell people to go here. Maybe I have to tell people to move here? I don't know. The first Cableway cars are returning now. Do I have to tell people to move here or not? Looks like I do. Yeah, they will go to like a bus stop, but I don't have enough people. So we'll have to tell someone to go here and well, they could just go here. I'll split them half-half. We need people on the bus stop too, I think, if they are assigned to the repair station or something. So now we should have enough workers here. Might need more housing in general, still. These songs I really like a lot. They're not as funky, they are still somewhat upbeat, but I feel like they fit a lot more. Okay, now we're receiving a lot of workers. We could increase our export now, I think. I don't want to run the export too high. Like, most of the coal is still exported as coal. But electricity gives a lot of money by itself, because the price went up by a lot. And also we have to bring the coal over here, which isn't running efficiently. Seems like the amount of workers we get here is pretty good. We're not filling it up completely, so the prisoners still add to it. So we don't have to switch that route either. I guess we're not bringing a lot of workers here yet. Go to the cableway, and if you can't go to the cableway, then go to the bus stop. That should send a lot more workers, 50 workers. We need like 20 per shift. This is cool. I know what the screenshot of the video is gonna be. This is really good for education level. This is really good for the consistency of our electric supply. Okay, low education level issues. So you're telling me we don't have enough buses here. And people are running out of education. The bus route is 180 seconds, which is 3 buses. Oh. Maybe it helps setting it to load the students here. I heard that is a good thing. My bad. Sorry. We'll fix this. Come on, bus. I wanted to see how many you already had in the vehicle. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of students waiting here. We do have some large buses on the route. It will pick up most of them. So this area should be recovering. What about the bus route here? Students. 340 seconds is 6 buses. We have 6 buses assigned. We don't have the large buses assigned anymore. They do have an end station for line spacing. And I think the buses are large enough to where they can handle all of the students. So this seems to be okay. Money is going down much less than before. Also, it's harvest season. Are we going to get all the crops in? This is another new song, I think. I think we haven't heard that one yet. It's also a variant. Yep. Love it. It's the same one without vocals, right? I don't think we need more trucks. I don't think we need more harvesters. We still have 2 months. And yeah, it seems like the harvest is going pretty smoothly. The crops weren't stacking up in the fields, like single digits mostly. Seems pretty going well. That means the imports of crops should also cease. That means you don't have to do grain anymore. No more grain deliveries for you. Okay, we'll get another house to deal with the one that we fully committed to the clothing factory. Just to make sure we have enough people here. The power plant runs well. I don't think I need any more Cableway cars. I think we have enough. We're exporting 9 megawatts. And we're producing 13.6. Coal power plant can produce more than 18, I think. 23. So as long as we're below 18, we're fine. Because we're, well, I guess 13 is our max because of the wire. So we're already stressing the wire too much. Let's lower our exports. Now we're okay. I wonder if high strain causes you wear and tear on substations and transformers. I don't think so, but maybe. But yeah, definitely don't want to cause any short-term power outages by trying to export too much electricity. Okay. So, Cableway station to the vehicle factory. I can already see how this is going to go. We're going to make a lot of vehicles and then our roads are going to run full on vehicles. So let's do it. We're also going to use a small Cableway station so I don't bring too many people there. I don't want to run the factory with like just a Cableway car. But I would like to increase the amount of people going to the vehicle factory and the heating plant area, I guess. It would make sure that the heating plant area is safe. So another small Cableway car is, I think, the way to go. The large Cableway car takes 46 tons of steel. So a small Cableway car is exactly what we need. No, the road is in the way. Well, then we're gonna build it here. And then come all the way over here, I guess. This should give us coverage of everything. I guess not down here. Could also think about building it here and trying for footpaths. Or just build it here. What I initially said. So these people can use parking lots and these people use a Cableway station. Sure. This will act like a bus stop over here. And then a few cable cars. I don't want this to be too low to the ground, so I'm moving it, like I'm not using the highest power, the highest poles, and I'm moving it one closer than what I could move them apart. So basically this. Angle too sharp. So that would work. Still don't know if these can catch fire or not. I assume not. Okay. We'll build those poles. Bring in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 poles, and I think we had 5 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll bring in 12 cableway cars, I guess. Maybe we can use this one for full capacity. We'll see. Okay, putting more workers here also means we're using it more, and each maintenance cycle we generated more money based on it. So it's basically not standing still as much as previously. Probably can still use more farms here. There's a lot of room to still build stuff up here. Okay. I wasn't quite sure. Felt like that could work. Seems like the field is now slowly spreading outside its borders. Maybe they're thinking of getting rid of the fences. I would be in favor of that. Or an option for a fence, I don't know. So this is not acceptable. We'll place down a footpath here to split these up. Make it look a little bit more reasonable. Out here. That doesn't seem right. What about this? Could be better. I guess we're just gonna freehand it a little bit. So now that we have a straight line here on one of the fields, we can use that as the route, even if the other one doesn't look as pretty. And we'll drop another small field here just for this road to make sense. And then a few more fields for next year over here. We have 2 more months still? Oh, I miscounted. 1.5 months. Harvest is definitely, like, the vehicles, the trucks bringing in the crops are definitely fast enough. I wonder if the harvesters are gonna keep up. Since we sowed all the fields, the harvesters should also be able to keep up, I think. Oh, come on. Less than a year. To see any vehicle repair station. You are in desperate need of being replaced. Like, unfortunately, you had the problem of not getting into the repair cycle. Okay, we need a replacement vehicle for you. Okay, now we're getting enough workers. And yeah, we always, well, we have some room for prisoners. If they manage to get there. But it's not the priority. We're now actually working the coal power plant with something that isn't public transportation. This is not public transportation, this is cars. I can only repeat myself that they're taking cars to Spit Cove. I should rename this to power plant. It is a nice name, but it's not a settlement. And yeah, if there's a power outage, prisoners will be able to restart it basically. Or if they drive there by car, that also works. Could do the same for the heating plant. I could relocate the prisoner buses over here to the heating plant. But this one already gets 2 different prison bus routes, so I think it's fine. We'll just keep sending the extra prisoners to the power plant. They can learn some skills there. Prefab panel production could be a bit faster. But people can drive here by car and work in this. I think I'll open up both buildings. Yes, having more people move in right now doesn't make any sense because there's not more cars. Oh, I guess there are some cars available. Right, we had 17 and now we're down to 14. I need to build a monument here. I forgot. Definitely not a Red Star monument, that would be a little bit overkill. But one of these will be good. Okay, let's get 12 Cableway cars. Different Cableway cars for different purpose? Sure. Let's use these. It's our vehicle factory. $12 will be enough. And it means we only need to run 2 transportation routes. Just have to wait for the Cableway station to be built and the lines to finish. Why not? I'm confused. Is there a traffic sign? No. So you can build this one, you can build this one, but you can't build these two. I'm a little bit confused. Wait. No. I was wondering if the wire was maybe in the way. So we can't have a road go through here because it's too low. That's fine. Why is this not working? Got it. This is being demolished. Well, we're not going to keep demolishing that right now. I want the Cableway station to be built. Another soundtrack? Another song? $31 loyalty. Yes! Red Star Monument. Cool. 32. 34! The loyalty is going up. Okay. We need one in Duceni. Somewhere. Anywhere. Probably here. On the intersection. And maybe one in Svidava. $26, $31, $32. I didn't get migrants everywhere, I don't think. We have 1 month left. Still a few more fields to go through. I'm gonna get another harvester. Production is back in business. No one wants to work the football playground. Bus route, 8 buses. Should I add those to the general bus route and make it go to Seni, Sassales, Sezhov, Pidansk and back? That's basically what I was doing when I was in school. I was basically Sassales and we had like all of the 20 or so bus stops in front of us. It took like an hour getting to school. It was horrible. Unless the bus for some reason drove in a different direction, then we were the last ones to be picked up, but you never knew. It was always random, or I didn't know where to look. It's kind of strange. Okay, not doing meat exports yet. Still being distributed. Need to come back to the point where we previously were. We're importing some resources to build everything over here. One more brick delivery, and we got it. And this one needs electronic components. It's so nice that these do not require electricity on the poles. Like, unlike conveyor belts, maybe we could try and use a coal and iron mine with these. Transport workers up and transport resources down. I don't know how much capacity they have though. That's not a lot. 4.7. It's like, I don't know. But yeah, but I guess for a mine that isn't running full capacity, it probably makes sense. Maybe you can balance it with the Cableway cars to take exactly the right amount of people up there that you need, and then have the exact right amount of vehicles to bring the resources down. Which of course changes based on how loyal people are, but you know, could work. Let's check the waste management overlay for a bit. Seems okay. 69% over there, but it's right next to a waste storage. So that's like... It would be nice if they emptied out existing waste storages. Okay, no more construction after this. We have to save up money. But I want to build more vehicles, and this will help us doing so. And we can assign this building to go directly to here. Unfortunately we can't cut through this, but we can have a footpath down here. Okay, one more construction, this footpath. And then if you don't find work in the Cableway station, you can go somewhere else basically. We have a few options. We could tell the Cableway station to send everyone back to the bus stop, and then from there they can check for work. But I'll let them just figure it out here. And probably have another residential building at some point. Let's check on our coal town. Don't want to have any issues here. I might build a Soviet monument. If it does keep loyalty up that high... Yes, I build it here. This is an important town. It deserves one. Maybe we can build it here and cover everything. $400 meters. It would cover everything. It would also cover people working in the coal mine. And if we plop down more residential buildings, and yeah, we'll build it here. But it doesn't need a street light. It just needs a gravel footpath. It could be a dirt footpath, but gravel is okay. Because if the loyalty goes up, then the productivity goes up. And more coal production is definitely good. For the investment of a monument, it also might mean that no one will escape anymore. But that's a big if. Let's check. Birth rate was lower than death and escape rate for this year. And last year as well. Lots and lots of escapes. I wonder if these monuments are going to make a difference. If it's going to drive the loyalty high enough to where people will just be happy regardless. Like, the situation still matters. But if these ones counter the effect of the lack of electronics, because if it does, then we're gonna be in very good shape. Even covering the clothing factory, very good. So much range. Okay. That means I can start bringing in the Cableway cars. I don't need to wait until loaded. I'm gonna assign you twice. I'm gonna do it this way. Go here, here, then the depot. Both times you visit, you load the Cableway cars, and then you deliver them here twice. So I don't have to go back and tell you to start driving again. You will do all deliveries. It'll take a while until the Cableway... Why are you not connected? Got me scared there for a little bit, but everything is fine. So you will probably be able to unload a few Cableway cars. No passengers, tourists or students, thank you. So yeah, we could have used the large Cableway station, but as I said, I just want to add some workers. I don't want to fully run it with Cableway cars. This should give us a level of baseline production where we can sustain a much higher amount of personal cars. Because the older ones will start getting recycled at some point, and we will run into the situation at a point where we're just producing enough to what we're also recycling. And that has already started to some extent. So I would like to increase that amount a little bit. Wait. You can only carry 3 of these. So these ones are larger. Interesting. Okay. Last pole. Then I do have to tell you to run more than once. Okay. Well, yeah, basically, we'll assign you as soon as this footpath has been built, because that will allow you to get up here in this area and pick a workplace somewhere else. And if you run into unemployment issues, we'll just tell you to go to the bus stop. 2 car owners here. Interesting. No car owners in this one. Guess we'll pick you, because you can't own any cars. Everything is connected. Means I'm just gonna turn them on. Till, well, I wanted to wait until the footpath is done. It's gonna take a bit. There's the asphalt. We don't need this road anymore. That one was here for allowing vehicles to be sold to this area. But might mean that the amount of buyers here might go down over time. There's still people from Slopolatsk in this area. Let's kick them out. Doesn't work. Oh well, I guess they can buy there. They're still assigned to it. Yeah, only 3 Cableway cars of that type. Sure. That's a lot of steel. Well, relatively. Looks like the Gallery of Art is building a new exhibit. There's the other cars. Then I have to start you once more to bring the other 6 cars, and then we're done. And after these are delivered, we'll assign the building. Even if this footpath isn't done, I think. I mean, it's gonna work fine because I'm not gonna assign it like that. If they don't find any room in the Cableway station, they go there. But I guess from here is the problem. Where are they going to go? Prison. Yeah, there's a few places. Should be fine. Maximum would be 26. Cabin speed 10 meters per second. Not a lot of prisoners here anymore. Like, what happens if the Soviet Star drives up our loyalty so high that we're not gonna have enough prisoners to run the heating plant anymore? It's a concern. I don't know if that's like viable. We should always have prisoners because there's always going to be people who want electronics and are not going to get them. And even if we had electronics, people would still turn prisoner. Some of them are more naturally inclined to do so. Let's check the coal town. Seems to be running okay. Got a new... oh boy. Got a new residential building who can't get anywhere. Because they can go to the bus stop, but from the bus stop they then have to walk to basically a factory. Well, that's not true. They should be able to... oh, I guess because I don't allow them to wait there. I guess that is right. We'll upgrade this. Now they can go to the platform, and from there they can go to the shopping center. While the footpath gets upgraded. Sorry about that. But yeah, it seems like they really like living in these buildings. They're moving in there pretty quickly. And if this works well and we still have room, then we can drop down another one. And another one. 3 more are possible. Might have to flatten up the area a little bit more. Well, it seems okay. And yeah, even regularly educated workers are going here now. And they will always find a workplace. I could tell them to explicitly go to the vehicle factory, but I think they should balance to the heating plant and vehicle factory. And as the population in the building grows, more and more workers will go there. It is a start, and it will mean that the heating is secure in Slopolatsk at least. As soon as we bring the other Cableway cars here. I'm still going to potentially allow myself to expand this up to maximum capacity on cabin wagons. I'm willing to go that far. So, I guess the goal now is to see and try and run full on cars inside the car dealers everywhere. Production is still pretty slow. But more car production means more car owners, meaning more traffic issues and people going to the vehicle plant by themselves. And production is quicker, definitely. Not sure how many cars we are producing per month. Yeah, no idea. Not gonna do math. No, it's fine. I would say money is looking okay now. Now that all of the construction projects are done, now that we're actually reliably exporting electricity, and we don't have to import electricity anymore, we're looking pretty good. Clothing has picked back up above coal for this year. So adding that residential building to the clothing factory was definitely the right choice. And maybe I should add another residential building to add even more people to this area. I do have a pollution monitoring station I can check. There's no pollution. So everything is green. There's a little bit of pollution around here, but it's barely noticeable. We could start moving people in next to the heating plant. It is an emergency heating plant, it shouldn't be necessary. We could start turning this into a residential area. It is right next to the heat exchanger. And it would reach pretty much everything. Except for the school. But they could then go to the platform and walk there. No, they can reach the school. They cannot reach the indoor pool. I guess I'll allow passengers to wait here in this case. If I start building slightly further away. I will build this. This seems to earn us quite a bit of money. Having more people living in this area. As long as the shopping center can keep up, of course. But right now we still have extra capacity. But then again, this building isn't full yet. Maybe this one is too much. Maybe this one is too much. We'll wait for this one to run full first. Maybe we can have another residential building here, which will naturally encourage other residential buildings to move down to the clothing factory. If these places get filled with auto workers. Or I could just reassign this one back to the clothing factory explicitly, if necessary. I'm pretty happy that everything seems to have recovered. Money is still tight, but I think it's slowly being paid back, even though we ran up 2 loans. Like, the money is dropping, but it's dropping slow enough where this one goes down to where we can combine loans again, and then the interest rate should go down. Got 9 Cableway cars now, still need 3 more. And now we got 12. And no one's waiting in here because we're not sending that many people yet. You're complaining about kindergarten. Where is the kindergarten? It is accessible. It doesn't have a lot of workers in it. But we don't need a kindergarten, we just need to wait for this one to realize that we need more workers in it in general. 2 people couldn't get food. Should not be a problem. I mean, loyalty is looking pretty good. It's looking really good. Pretty good coverage. Got the coal mine, coal processing plant, and Viror completely. I might have to set up a Red Star monument on the highway as a showcase of progress. Good amount of workers in here. And no one is being forced to go in there. I don't think. Just general amount of like workers. So at some point we will probably have too many workers here. And then the coal ore processing plant is going to run full on coal ore. But at least we'll have enough coal ore to always process at full capacity. And if the loyalty goes up, if the productivity starts going up, then we're going to process more and more coal each month, giving us more income. I'm going to just drop a Red Star monument on the western border as well. They deserve it. We can build that next to the road. I'm gonna drive into town and see the Red Star monument across this shallow trees. Okay, we have bitumen again. Is maintenance a thing? Or are we running... Car dealer, large parking lot. Car dealer... How much damage do you have? Building risk of breaking down. 85% wear and tear. This is not going to work. Oh, the asphalt plant is also not assigned. Is that... what is missing? Asphalt. Maybe now someone with a car will go here. Hopefully. Since seems like the concrete plant is still working. Didn't do maintenance for quite a while. Asphalt, asphalt plant, concrete plant. One person walking? There? No. Unfortunately not. When we have as many car owners as possible, I think this parking lot should probably not be used. I really would like for more people to go here. We have to reset the car owners and give anyone a vehicle. That way they will either go to the lumber yard or the production area. What else is requiring maintenance? Parking lot. Also missing asphalt, and the sewage tank also missing asphalt. Like if the car dealer catches fire, we're basically losing a few vehicles. So hopefully some people drive down here to man the asphalt plant. And not everyone goes to the lumberyard area. I think I'm gonna send the asphalt here for the current maintenance. Just so we get this done. I don't want a fire to collapse the car dealer right now. Hello Flimsel, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We also need asphalt for continuing the fuel storage over here. Looks like these cars got repaired. They're back to 44%. Off you go. You're at 87%. No, you have to stay here. You have to get one more set of repairs. So we might have to have more parking lots here, that people want to go to this area. Or the other thing we could do is reduce the ability for people to work over here. Just accept less workers. Which should then open up these workplaces for people to go to. Just by sheer... it's not by sheer... basically forcing their hand. If they want to go somewhere by car, and these workplaces are already full, they have to drive down there. We can add a few more parking lots at some point, but not right now. Our main construction office will... Oh, you were still getting asphalt from there. Well, you don't have any dump trucks, so it doesn't really matter. Asphalt plant. Cool. So it still works. Not very often, but it does. That means our maintenance construction office can probably also stay assigned here. Now that we made sure, then sometimes people go to it. We'll be fine. Some concrete and asphalt for this one. We'll be fine. As soon as a worker goes down here, we'll get it. But yeah, it would be nice if those facilities were running way more frequent. Let's slow you down to 2 workers. We should probably have more workers in the sawmill. 3 workers. If money stabilizes, and I count stabilization as the amount of money we can borrow is over the amount of money owned. If that happens, we will continue our construction on Beates, which is waiting to be finished. That might look like it's very far away, but it's actually not. It's 15 million rubles to get there, but you only need to take half of that, so 7.5. Because once we repay 15 million rubles, we're basically swapping the numbers. If you repay 7.5, it's gonna be even. And then it's also going to improve for combining the loans, so it shouldn't be that far away. But I definitely want to make sure to not run out of money. With the improvement on the coal power plant production, giving us more money, the improvement on the coal mine, occasionally giving us more production, and the added monuments basically increasing our loyalty across the board, we should see improvements everywhere. And soon we'll also have more people working in the clothing factory, giving us a bit more income as well. Probably have to import more crops. I think we have probably harvested everything. I did get another harvester. Didn't look at it. More fields would be nice. Okay, pollution in this area is not a concern. Production is better. Yeah. The long haul trailers were definitely the wrong choice. I'm also wondering if I should combine these, saying one truck first to go to Slobodac, then to Deseni, and back and forth basically, without the waiting until unloaded. But then again, I do like the idea of just having a truck there waiting. We do have... Oh, do we only have one parking lot here? Could cause problems. Unless this parking space is available for like emergency vehicles, etc. Now I want to speed up the production of vehicles by getting more people here. I mean, in general, we should increase the amount of workers living in this area, but it might be a little bit too early to commit. I don't know if you can get to that waste storage. Nope, it's too far away, the one up here between the buildings. Could we build different houses? We could build smaller versions of that. Could build these. $50 workers, basically getting half capacity for the same blueprint size, but it spreads out the area a bit more. I think this is going to be surrounded by this style of building, but I'm not going to add any because these ones have yet to fill up, and we need to make sure that the shopping center is always able to deal with all of the citizens living in the area. Vehicle factory doesn't show productivity apparently. This one is running in such low productivity, doesn't show anything either. Full on food. That means that this area is way over capacity. Well, it's good to have too much food than not enough. I don't think I want to export food. I'm wondering if I should give them another job. Like, another clothing factory maybe. or a fabric factory and clothing factory, but that would run counter to what I was setting up here. They could be doing something. I mean, a clothing factory still works. We're not exporting that much. And if we have one here, we could basically tell them, do whatever. If the food factory is full, just go to the clothing factory and vice versa. And if we set it up smartly, then we might even be able to use the same storage. Of course we didn't do that. Well, we could place it here. That will work. I don't like connecting you to the main road directly, so I'm not going to. But yeah, let's set up a clothing factory here that we can run with imports or our own brought materials. Oh, we ran out of electricity, didn't we? Because I'm exporting US currency. This is basically my warning system for when we are out of money. So, combining a few loans until we can get rid of one of them. One more. And one more. Okay, that leaves us with 300,000. Interest rate went up, unfortunately. But we did get rid of one loan. Still spending too much money. Trying to earn more money by building more stuff. Are we running these industries now? Still not consistently, no. Just need more cars, I guess. And definitely need that monument. It might cover the workers in Carsachstan, very likely so. This is probably 300 meters-ish. Oh no. It will cover one building, apparently. It might cover both, because the radius is not a circle, it's a square. So it basically goes 400 meters out, and then should go down. Oh, apparently I grabbed the edge of the... Okay, let me write that down, that needs a report. Interesting bug. Okay, I definitely need another loan. So repaying one loan wasn't really happening right now. But we do have a lot of extra money. So we can sit around for a bit not doing anything. We're earning some money, coal exports probably. Yeah, I think the new buildings are really attractive to our citizens. They're preferring those by a lot. It looks a bit weird that these buildings aren't snowed in. I wonder if they could make a snow graphic for those. Even if the waste is covered in snow, I think it would help the look. The parking lots also. I think they are slowed down in the parking lots. Even if they're cleared. I think in the customs house it's definitely noticeable. So how are you doing? Still 7 children that couldn't go to school. So the school bus is trying. At least there's no more unemployment due to low education. And that just means a few people might get a university education, which is fine. It would be nice if we could crew everything though. Thank you. The fire station being without workers is worrying. Well, I mean, you're making water, it's fine. Happiness should go up due to increase in loyalty. Health should go up a little bit because in loyalty increasing means less what? I saw something. Oh, less alcohol. I think increasing loyalty would reduce the alcohol consumption as well, giving us a little bit extra export in that way. Well, this is only going to be for export, so we don't need much fabric or clothing in here. I don't think we need any fabric in the warehouse. No fabric here. But we can load clothing from here if it's more than 10%. More than 10 tons. That's too much, isn't it? $8.4 tons. No, that's okay. And the fabric will be brought here as soon as we have the factory. Okay. I still believe things have stabilized. Yes, we're still losing money, but we're still building things. I probably shouldn't, but I want to. Are the Cableway cars heading back with workers? Yes, they are. Okay. And yeah, they just get unloaded and walk somewhere else. Shouldn't cause any unemployment. We'll have one more waste storage for more biological waste to give our farms a little bit more stuff. You definitely should get some repairs. You recently got repairs. Let's go to Swidava real quick and see that the building maintenances were completed successfully. You are at 100% wear and tear, so I'm going to preemptively move you here so you don't block the customs house when you break down in that. The sewage tank requires maintenance, a bit of asphalt, should be able to get that at some point from the asphalt plant. So yeah, all the maintenance was done except for the sewage tank. That one was already assigned to it. But it's recent. We got our fuel tank for the area. That's a very small, neat little fuel tank. Not a lot of blueprint. Is it worth it importing fuel from the west or the east? I think I should import all that stuff from the east. just because the inflation is getting so high. US currency is worth a lot more. Also, we need to save up some money for vehicle replacements. Basically, we're bringing all of the resources from the eastern border to here and running it with that. So I will also assign some fuel deliveries to said location. And then we're going to pick up the fuel from the tank. 50%, 45 tons. Should be good enough. No more fuel import. Fuel will be gotten from here. I don't know the loyalty in the area. There's no secret police here. There doesn't need to be one. Students are being taken care of. You should go also to Prostalova. So Viror to Prostalova. Would be nice if you wouldn't use that road, if possible. I guess it's fine. It's a service road. If it makes sense, you can use it. But doing a left-hand turn here is something I definitely don't want you to do. So there's going to be a no motor vehicle sign here. There already is. Then I will add a no bus sign. Okay, that counts as a motor vehicle. Then we should be okay. And the buses from Viror, yeah, should be able to handle this without much additional work. We just need to allow students to wait here. So Prostalova is now a mixture of people driving here with university education, and those that want to go study can go to Karabadak. That will increase the amount of students here by a bit, but should be okay. Yep, those buildings seem fairly popular. It will make sense to have a clothing factory here, and then we could manage it a little bit like tell one. I guess we don't need to manage it. I wonder if they're going to prefer a building that can produce something over one that just has no production running. Like if the food factory runs full and we can't store or export food, will people prefer to walk to this instead? I don't know. Loyalty over here is a little bit low, but still okay. Yeah, that loyalty is very good now. Also because of the increase in education, like people requiring the right loyalty to get an education in this area. Oh, we had a few cases running into statute of limitation. Might have had something to do with the police stations maybe not operating, for the fact that I do know in Svidava the police station was basically inoperable when the cars couldn't leave because the repair truck was there. so I guess no cases came here for a while. I really want to force you to repair, even if the last repair was recent. But we can't. Waiting on asphalt for the monument. One worker getting here. We'll do that. Just gotta wait. I really like working here, apparently. Sometimes. But yeah, now we're selling cars to anyone, any education level. So presumably some of them will decide to work more in the asphalt and concrete plant area. I think when I pressed the reassign vehicles button, it still assigned them to mostly university educated people. I guess I'm incorrect. Hard to judge that, I guess, except for clicking through all of the vehicles. But yeah, as soon as the vehicles free up, anyone can get them. I'm a little bit annoyed that vehicles start piling up here who are unowned. I wonder if I should just get rid of that parking lot. No. I do need the ability for people to drive there. Is it time to add more parking lots? Let's add 2 more parking lots. We'll need asphalt, so they will have to run the asphalt plant for that. But they should be able to do that. Also, we're gonna build it with US currency, where we are experiencing no loan issues. So at some point we still have the option to completely switch all of the US currency into rubles. If there is an emergency, like take out a US based loan, import the resources that we need, and cut them off from repayment until we stabilize our economy. Which is preferable than running full-on loans on the ruble side. $500,000 per year? Per month, sorry. Per year would be nice. Once the clothing factory is up, it should not drive down the export price by a lot. We should definitely make a profit from there. And it's nice and easy to reach. They can just go down this road, bring in fabric, and drive back over the bridge and to the customs house. Or I guess we could just drive it to this storage, so we have both storages. I guess we have to drive it to the storage. We have to import from here and then use our other distribution office to bring the clothing over there. And then we can make a decision on if we should export it or not. So yeah, we don't really need that much storage. No. 10% and 70% back. That means we wait until we have still 10% left, 5 tons, before the vehicle starts driving. 2 more deliveries of concrete for this groundworks phase. They're so slow because we don't have that many trucks in the construction offices over here. Let's assign Slobodlatsk. They can do that quickly. They can send all of the vehicles out that we relocated and be done much faster. back up to 16 workers. We can go up to 17 with the amount of vehicles we have here. Looks like some people already bought some new cars. 4, 8, 10, 4, 8, 20. No, we brought 20 vehicles here, my bad. That's right. All imported. None of them were built by ourselves. Not yet, at least. Still a lot of buyers in queue. Any education, please. Not just university. And equal amounts, like basic education, not preferring university education. We do need anyone to own a car, so they are willing to drive to the vehicle production plant. Well, it's good we didn't run out of coal for too long. Did have to spend almost 1,000,000 rubles to get enough workers to the coal mine town again. But now it seems to be running stable without any assignments. Each building is set to anyone work wherever you want. So no more problems. We need to get everything here and start running it, otherwise it's just going to cost us money. But building the last few bits is also very expensive. Where's the high voltage connection? Oh, the game crashed. Well, let's take a look. Where it last saved. I didn't do much, just looking around. Last autosave 4 minutes ago. I don't think I changed the car dealer to sell to anyone in Slopolatsk. That's what I did. I assigned the Slopolatsk construction office to this. I changed the car dealer to sell to any education. I can reduce the amount of car dealers here for sure. And then I was looking at this area. And I was wondering where the high voltage connection is, and it's over here. We have one more available. Now that we're producing enough electricity, I'm wondering if I should swap these around, because otherwise they're gonna cross each other. Ah, that's okay. Might use an underground wire. We do have to set up a switch and a transformer for this. And then a bunch of buildings that are still missing. But in general, this area is pretty far along, and then we would be able to make our own fabric. Mostly storing crops here, some chemicals, and fabric. I guess this is also the pickup location for fabric, so we don't have to import it anymore for repairs. Like vehicle repairs need fabric. That's the repairs that I mean. Not a lot. It's mostly for the clothing factories. Okay, the construction of this should go much quicker now. After the mixer does its last delivery, the actual building will be constructed, and that should go really quick. So this can be without prefab panels, that's okay. But I would really like the workers to actually work in it. Right now they seem to choose to not do that, but instead drive somewhere else. What waste are we getting? Bioelectrical, burnable, other, and construction waste. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm going to tell them to work right here. There's nothing else to do. Yeah, they're driving away with their university education and working elsewhere. So we're going to make them work in the prefab panel factory, which is the intention of that area. And the storage shouldn't run empty. Well, more workers for the scrapyard would also be nice. I don't know if the scrapyard creates pollution. Doesn't look like it. No one working here right now. What are they all doing? I guess they're in their free time. Many of them. At some point I have to extend this area. I don't really want to do that with parking lots, but it's going to be the only way, I guess. Lots and lots of car owners in Brospin taking care of the scrapyard. I like that bridge. Took a lot of effort, but I think it was worth it. Traffic seems to have improved in this area by a lot. But I think I'm going to call it here. I've already been streaming for a little bit earlier, and then a bunch of others, some racing. Feeling a bit tired, so I'm gonna put a cut in here. Hopefully we'll be able to recover our current money situation as soon as the imports stop happening, which will happen as soon as the clothing factory gets set up. We should require less imports, and we should be making a little bit more money. Clothing production is still very good for us, and having another clothing factory, all the better. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a good Sunday morning, Saturday evening, wherever you are. Take care, and as always, maybe I'll see you next time. Let's wait before it gets bright again. I want to take a nice picture of the Cableway station. Or maybe it's fine when it's dark.